And Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Danon, joins me now for more on this. Ambassador, thank you for coming on. This proposal is between the governments of Israel and Lebanon. So is there any indication that Hezbollah will abide by it if they do come to an agreement?
Well, Diane, I think Hezbollah learned the lessons. They decided to start a war with Israel on October 8th with no provocation from our side. They say that they wanted to show solidarity with the brutal attack of Hamas, and they dragged Lebanon into this war. I believe today the interest of Lebanon for sure, the Lebanese people, but also for Hezbollah. After we showed them our capabilities, we eliminated most of the leadership. I think that they know that we have the power to continue. That's why they agreed to this agreement, to this ceasefire. But the question is what they will do afterward. That's the main challenge for us. Now they want a ceasefire. All sides want a ceasefire today. The question if they will try to come back to southern Lebanon or not, that will be the challenge, the implementation of the agreement.
Now, Lebanon's Ministry of Public Health says the death toll from Israel's military operations is nearing 4,000 people. So what's left for Israel to achieve in Lebanon?
So first of all, we have no desire or interest to be in Lebanon or to mobilize our forces into Lebanon, but we were forced into that. 70,000 Israelis had to leave their communities in northern Israel because they couldn't live there. Only last weekend, on last Sunday, 500 rockets flew into Israel. Can you imagine millions of Israelis running for shelters for hours? So that's not sustainable. That's why we have to mobilize. Now I believe we will be able to move back to take our troops out of Lebanon, but we will keep our eyes open. We will make sure that Hezbollah is not doing exactly what they did in 2006 after the last war with Lebanon. Very slowly, very gradually, they came back to southern Lebanon and built those positions that we had to neutralize in the last few months.
We've seen ceasefire deals come this far before and collapse at the last minute. What do you think is different about this one?
Well, you're absolutely right. You never know when you deal with radicals, with terrorist organizations, you don't look for logic. So I can tell you that we will have to see the implementation. I think the public in Lebanon, they are fed up with Hezbollah. They are tired of the price that they are paying. And I think maybe that will be the most important tool or leverage on Hezbollah not to break the ceasefire.
Meanwhile, Ambassador, it's been more than a year since hostages held by Hamas were released. Where do negotiations on a hostage release and ceasefire deal in Gaza stand right now?
So we believe and we hope that, once we have an agreement with Lebanon, and for months, Hezbollah and Nasrallah, they said that they will not stop until there will be a ceasefire with Hamas. They made that linkage. I think now if we have a ceasefire with Lebanon, I hope that Hamas will realize that he's not getting support from Hezbollah or from Tehran anymore, and it will allow us to move forward to another agreement. We are worried about the hostages, 101 hostages, including children, women, 13 women, young girls are being held by terrorists. So we are doing our best, and I hope that now we'll be able to move forward also with Gaza.
All right, Israel's ambassador to the UN, Danon. We appreciate it, Danny. Thank you.
Thank you very much.